All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call Laim Lai How about Shimmy Shai by Shimmer Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostle of this great millstone. And peace and salutation to the elect. Peace and salutation to the elect, man. So, I've been meaning to do this video for a minute, man. Yeah, every time every time these so-called, vegans and all these people pop up, man, this shit is annoying, bro. Shit is annoying. All right, you know, they're over there pushing this vibration on the earth. Oh, that you're basically wicked if you eat meat. You know, you're wicked. It's animal cruelty to have pets. It's animal cruelty to eat meat, to have a coat made out of a animal, right? Or to have a snake skin garment on or whatever. You basically got to let them just all be free. You can't eat an animal. You can't eat meat according to these people in this goddamn world. And there's even some Israelites that believe that. They believe that, oh, it's wrong to eat meat and it's wrong to do this and do that. How the hell you gonna keep the Passover? How you gonna keep the Passover? How you gonna keep the high holy days? How you gonna keep? Look, man, we need meat, brother. We need meat. All right, and it's lawful for you to eat meat. It's not unlawful for you to eat meat. It's very lawful. Okay, it's just certain meats you can't eat. All right. The dietary law goes into the things you can eat and the things you can't eat. All right. And the things that we can eat, the Lord set it up for our own health. So the Most High put these animals here for us to eat, man. All right. That's our God-given right to eat. All right. To eat meat. But here it is. And this where you got lab meat, you got all this different meat, you got all this different stuff going on. You got this meat, that meat, fake processed, foods mixed up with this and that. So, that's one of the reasons why, it would be good not to eat the certain type of meat. But for you to say, oh, well, that's wicked and you're evil and you're a bad person to eat meat, it doesn't make you a bad person because you eat meat, because you eat animals. Animals are put on this earth to eat. All right. Animals eat each other. We're the top animal on the earth, if you will. Okay. What they call humans, right? But the Hebrew Israelites in their truest form are, we'll go back to being superhuman, but being that we're in these bodies right now and all that stuff, we need this type of stuff, right? We need to eat meat. We need to eat our daily bread. You know what I'm saying? We need these kind of things to sustain ourselves, to sustain ourselves and to make sure that we're healthy. All right. So this is why your body asks for meat, it asks for protein. These are the building blocks of muscle and all that. Oh, you're not supposed to eat meat. All these new age gurus, all these new age people talk about we can't eat meat and this is wrong and this is bad and all these people are crazy as hell. And we've been eating meat for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, man. Thousands and thousands and thousands of years, man. You know what I'm saying? Since man was on the earth, the Most High set it up for us to eat this meat, the delicious meat, man. And here comes all of a sudden these new age people talk about, oh, it's wrong. It's cruelty. It's cruelty. Okay, but they care more about these damn animals than they do Jake. Did they say it was cruelty when they put your ass in slavery and built this goddamn country and all these riches off of your back? Was that fucking cruelty? That wasn't cruelty to them. But now all of a sudden this is cruelty because we eat animals, things of that nature, which we've been doing for how long, But you see, I mean, this is why you got to stick to the scriptures, man. This is why you got to stick to the scriptures. This is why you have to stick to the scriptures, because the vast majority of these people are bugged the hell out, and they lean upon their own understanding. The scriptures say, "Lean not upon thy own understanding, man." You know, lean not upon your own understanding, because when you lean upon your own understanding, this is when you fall. All right, this is when you this is when you lose. So let me just jump into it. Let me just jump into it. Actually, I'm gonna read this article right here. I got two pulled up, but it says, "Where does veganism come from?" Where does veganism come from? It says veganism is an extreme form of vegetarianism. And though the term was coined in 1944, the concept of flesh avoidance can be traced back to ancient India, heathens, okay, ancient India, and Eastern Mediterranean societies. Vegetarianism is first mentioned by the Greek philosopher and mathematician Pythagoras of Samos around 1500 BCE. All right. It says, in addition to his theorem about right triangles, Pythagoras promoted benevolence among all species, including humans. Benevolence among all species. Look, the Lord said Adam was made Lord over all the creatures, man, and he was given dominion over them. Okay, I'm not equal with a damn with an animal, man. The Lord put the animal here for you to eat, man. They're your servants. Okay, they are here for you to eat, for you to devour, and for you to enjoy. All right. What's the crime in that? That's a sin. The Lord ate meat, right? The Lord, Mark the second chapter, right? The Lord it said that the Lord sat down to eat meat. The scriptures say the Lord didn't commit no sins. So is that a sin to eat some beef, lamb? Now that's a sin. You put some pork in your mouth, right? You put some lobster, you put some shrimp in your mouth. That's a sin. But if a man eats some lamb on a man eats some chicken, that's cruelty. That's cruelty. The animals are there for you to eat, man. You talk to these people, man, and they're fucking simple, bro. These people are simple. All right. These people are very simple, naive as hell. Mark chapter 2 and verse Mark chapter 2 and verse 15. And it came to pass that as Yahushua sat at meat in his house. Yahushua, look at that. He sat at meat. He sat down to eat some meat. The Lord himself, the one you call Jesus, eating meat. The Lord himself, the one that you call Jesus, eating meat. Now you would say that that's wrong for us to eat meat. Oh, you're wrong. I mean, I just be watching, these random people, blah blah. No, this is one guy who speaks Spanish that I be watching his football content, and he's always like promoting this non-meat lifestyle. He's always talking about animal cruelty and all this shit. And I agree with a lot of stuff he says, but not this shit. Not this, because this but see, that's what happens when you lean upon your own understanding. You don't trust in the scriptures. Oh, that's wrong. You go with what the world says. You go with what the fucking world says. All right. So veganism, it says it goes back to ancient India, man. Some damn ancient Indian shit. All right. And look at these red daughters, man. They ain't the most strongest, healthiest people on the earth, man. Okay, they're the skinny as hell. When have you ever seen a 7 foot tall so-called Elamite, man? When have you ever seen a nigga like LeBron James? I guarantee you LeBron James grew up off meat. I guarantee you but you got them red dots over there practicing veganism because they worship that damn cow. The cow is not to be worshipped. It's an animal. All right. You're above a cow. What the hell are you over there worshiping a cow for? That's the heathens for you, man. That's the heathens for you. So it says it traced back, the flesh avoidance traces back to Indian and Eastern Mediterranean societies. Vegetarianism is first mentioned by the Greek philosopher and mathematician Pythagoras of Samos around 500 BCE. In addition to his theorem about right triangles, Pythagoras promoted benevolence among all species. Like we have to get along with these animals. The Lord said Adam was made the Lord of all creatures. I don't have to get along with a fucking animal. He's my subject. And if I want to eat him, I will eat him. You know? Oh, what about his feelings and all that? Look, and animals have feelings. All right, the scriptures say what? The wise man regard the life of his beast, right? But the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. Okay, you don't torture the animal. You just put them to death and you eat them. You know, and then the Lord brings the animal back, and that's the cycle, and you keep coming back. You know, the animal's not here to live on 100-year life. He's here for you to eat him. Everybody has their purpose. Okay, there's a food chain of command, and everybody has their purpose. The Edomite is here to serve. The other nations are here to serve. All right, the women is here to serve. The Israelite man is here to serve the Most High. Okay, you see, everything has its everything plays its role, man. But everything's out of whack in this place, man. So Pythagoras promoted benevolence amongst all species. Blah blah. Followers of Buddhism, Hinduism, and Jainism, whatever the hell that is. I don't know what that is. Sounds like one of these esoteric Buddhist religions. Hinduism and Jainism also advocate vegetarianism, believing that humans should inflict no pain on any other animals. I mean, it's called survival, man. Okay, does not an animal prey on another animal and cause him pain and suffering when he eats them? He's doing it out of survival, right? We need to survive and eat some meat. It said the meatless lifestyle never really caught on in the West, although it sometimes pops up during healthy craze and religious revivals. A strict religious sect called the Ephraim Cloister, founded in 1732 in Pennsylvania, advocated vegetarianism as well as celibacy. Oh, don't get married. Don't have sex. The Lord said, "Be fruitful and multiply." That's another thing. Oh, that's wicked to have to get with a woman and have baby. That's not wicked, man. That's not wicked. That's meat too. That's tender meat right there. Abstain. They want you to abstain from. They want you to not be a man and not deal with a woman. Okay, what do they say when you're young? You're young, dumb, and full of cum, right? You're full of life, man, and you're ready to reproduce. That's what you was put here to do. But they want you to abstain from that too. See, this is slavery. They can't eat the meat. You can't have babies. You can't have this. You can't have that. Your woman's not in order. I mean, this is complete slavery, man. So it says they advocated vegetarianism as well as celibacy. The 18th century Unitarian philosopher Jeremy Bentham believed that animal suffering was just as serious as human suffering, likened the idea of human superiority to racism. How am I going to be equal to a damn a lamb that was there to eat, or a sheep, or something like that, or or a chicken. A chicken is just there for me to eat. The first vegetarian society was formed in 1847 in England. Edomites over there, devils. 3 years later, Sylvester Graham, the inventor of graham crackers, co-founded the American Vegetarian Society. Graham was a Presbyterian minister teaching Jesus Christ, and his followers were called Grahamites. Obeyed his instructions for a virtuous life. What was it? He was teaching them what? To abstain from meats. All right. The Lord said, okay, 1 Timothy 4 and verse 1. Now the Spirit speaks expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience sealed with a hot iron. Verse 3, the point. Forbidding to marry. Oh, don't get married. Celibacy, right? These dudes was pushing celibacy. Oh, don't get married, right? Forbid to marry. That's wicked. Oh, if you lust after a woman, that's wicked. What the fuck is that? If you lust after another man's wife, that's wicked. But if you see a fine woman and you have desire towards her, and she got desire towards you, what the fuck is the problem? Well, but in today's world, you could be a mo. You could be a Mo and there's no problem. You know, forbidding to marry and commanding to abstain from meats, which the Most High have created to be received with thanksgiving of them which believe and know the truth. So these people, they command you to abstain from meats. Like I gotta no, you could, if you're gonna be part of this religion, you can't eat meat. And da, 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 da. And that's not the Lord. The Lord didn't tell you can't eat meat. The Lord didn't say you can't eat a piece of steak if needs be. Okay, the hell is this? But that's the way of this world, man. They want to shame your ass for doing what the Lord put you on the earth to do. It's a natural thing for a man to lust after a woman. It's a natural thing for a man to want a piece of meat. Natural thing, you know. Now, if you eat too much of it, you're gonna get fat as hell, and you're gonna have problems in weight and all this stuff. You know, arteries gonna clog up. That's why the scripture say Proverbs 11:1. It says what? A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. See, your weight is gonna be, you know, your weight is gonna be a problem if you don't have a balance in your diet. You know, a just weight is his delight, right? So everything must be balanced out, right? You gotta eat greens. You gotta eat fucking you gotta eat your veggies. You know, you gotta get some type of meat. You gotta get some type of protein, man. You gotta get some. Oh yeah, some dude will come out and say, "Yeah, I didn't eat meat for like 6 months, and I'm still good." Well, that's cool. Okay, Daniel didn't eat the king's meat. All right, and they was good, you know. But that was a that was a particular the Lord was showing his power during that time. You know, it wasn't just that. Oh, Daniel and them just decided not to eat meat because it was unlawful. No, they did it to prove a point to the king. Like, look, nigga, we don't need to eat your shit. The Lord could sustain us. All right. So, anyways, um, yeah. So they command 1 Timothy 4:3, forbidding to marry and commanding to abstain from meats, which the Most High have created to be received with thanksgiving of them which believe and know the truth. So you believe you know the truth. You know, um, what's the problem? You know, just like getting with a woman. There's no problem with getting with a woman, as long as she cool and she she do what you want, what you say, and she ain't a hoe. You know, and y'all needs be required. They let them marry. They sin not. You know. So, anyways, um, so the Gramites obeyed his instruction for a virtuous life. The vegetarianism, temperance, abstinence, and frequent bathing. Okay, yeah, you should take a bath. You know, you should shower. All right, basic things. You don't need to read the Bible to know that you should shower your ass. You know, you start stinking. In November 1944, a British woodworker named Donald Watson announced that because vegetarians ate dairy and eggs, he was going to create a new term called vegan to describe people who did not. Tuberculosis have been found in 40% of Britain's dairy cows the year before, and Watson used this to his advantage, claiming that a proved vegan lifestyle protected people from tainted food. The scripture say we shall eat our bread defiled amongst Gentiles, Ezekiel 4:13. All right, but that's not that's not to say we can't eat meat. You know, the scripture say we eat poison and live. You know, so there's that. It says strict veganism prohibits the use of animal products, even if it isn't food. But like any lifestyle that ends in ism, there are plenty of people who cheat. The vitamin B12 is found almost entirely in animal products, so many vegans eat fortified food or take a vitamin to get the right amount. And while American vegetarianism has broken free of its philosophical and religious roots, being an accepted health choice, many restaurants offer vegetarian options, and most dinner party planners now ask, is anyone vegetarian? Vegans can be strict or lax as they want to be in their food choices. Man, look, bro. It's cool. You could eat some meat, bro. Ain't no problem with that, man. All right, you can eat some meat as long as it's lawful. And the law says in Leviticus 11 and Deuteronomy 14, man, it speaks about the unclean and the clean animals, man. To eat the meat that you can eat, man. This is the GNT right here. It says Leviticus 11:1. The Lord gave Moses and Aaron the following regulations for the people of Israel. You may eat any land animal that has divided hoofs, also choose the cud. But you must not eat camels, rock badgers, or rabbits. Don't eat rabbits. Silly rabbit tricks off of kids, right? You can't eat a camel, a hump day. You can't eat hump camels like them Ishmaelites do. The motherfuckers eat camels and do all kind of shit. You are supposed to be separate from these heathen, man. Understand? But you must eat camels. You must not eat camels, rock badgers, or rabbits. These must be considered unclean unto you. They chew the cud and do not have divided hoofs. Do not eat pigs, which you niggas love a pig. You love a pig, They must be considered unclean because they have they have divided hoofs, but do not chew the cud. They're not clean. They don't have a clean diet. Do not eat these animals or even touch their dead bodies, for they are unclean. You may eat any kind of fish that has fins and scales. But any living thing in the water does not have fins and scales must not be eaten. Such creatures must be considered unclean. You must not eat them or even touch their dead bodies. You must not eat anything that lives in the water or does not have fins and scales, right? So if you don't have fins and scales, can't eat it, right? You must eat any You must not eat any of the following birds: an eagle, an owl, a hawk, a falcon, a buzzard, a vulture, a crow, a ostrich, a seagull, stork, herons, pelicans, cormorants, hoopies, or bats. Can't eat bat soup like a Moabite. You can't eat bat soup, man. Okay, but a lot of Moabites are vegans, man. A lot of them are vegans. Oh, you look at them; they're all healthy. Everybody wants to be like a fucking heathen, right? It says all winged insects are unclean, except those that hop. You may eat locusts. John the Baptist ate locusts, right? Crickets and grasshoppers. But all other things that have wings and also crawl must be considered unclean. If you touch the dead body of the following animals, you will be unclean until the evening. All animal with hoofs, unless their hoofs are divided, and they shall chew the cud, and all four-footed animals with paws. If you carry their dead bodies, you must wash your clothes, and you will be unclean until the evening. Mole rats, rats, mice, lizards must be considered unclean. That's what the Moabites be feeding your ass: a lizard, a mice, a rat. It says, whosoever touches them or their dead bodies will be unclean until the evening. And if their dead bodies fall on anything, it will be unclean. This applies to any article of food, clothing, leather, or sacking. No matter what it is used for, it shall be dipped in water, and it will be remain unclean until the evening. If their bodies fall into a clay pit, everything that is in it shall be unclean. You must break the pot. Any food which could normally be eaten, but on which water from such a pot has been poured, will be unclean. Anything drinkable in such pot is unclean. The point being that the law says what we can eat, we can't eat. Not you fucking other nations or Europeans and if you eat meat, you're wrong. It's cruelty. You know what's cruelty? A mo. That's cruelty, man. You know what's cruelty? Hanging the Israelites off trees and cutting their nuts off and raping their women in front of us, right? That's cruelty, but ain't nobody crying about that. Nobody's crying about you. See, nobody pleads your cause, but they're gonna plead the cause of a damn dog or they care more about these fucking animals than they do you as an Israelite. Who's pleading your cause? Here it is, all these advocacy groups. Oh, free Willie, free the whale, free this and free that. Where are they freeing the Israelites, huh? Meek Mill just went up there and had a little fucking crying session in front of the cameras. He had a little crying session in front of the cameras. I got into the room with Robert Kraft, and I got into the room with I came so far, and you nigga, you don't understand what I've been through to get here and fight for these rights. But at the same time, this nigga's promoting witchcraft in his songs. Still pushing this 2012 MMG shit with Rick Ross. Murder. Same spirit, but I'm pushing prison reform though. I'm rubbing elbows with all the top rich white Edomites, right? How you think they get into the room with these motherfuckers, man? They got to be Masons. They got to do all kind of weird shit, man. All right, they ain't gonna take no nigga off the street and bring him into sign bills in Pennsylvania courthouse with Josh Shapiro, the governor, who's another small hatter. If you see a nigga with a name Shapiro, that's a small hatter. All right. And all these governors and mayors and senators, they're all small hatters, man. Most of them are small hatters. They all go back to the small hats. It's all one big club and you ain't in it. Like George Carlin said, man. It's one big ass club and you Negro Latinos are not in it. And if you want to be in it, you got to be like Jay-Z. You got to be like Jay-Z's like the top black nigga in America. He's like the number one. But how did he get there? Rapping about guns, money, drugs, spend it big pimping, you know? That's how he got there. Why is Beyonce with the nigga? You think she'd be with the nigga if he wasn't Jay-Z? No. Okay, so to get to these positions, you gotta be a nigga. And you gotta push falsehoods to the people, like veganism. That's just a falsehood, bro. That's just a falsehood. And you ain't gonna make me feel bad because I ate some meat or because I want to get with a woman. You know? Oh, that's wrong. Well, you gotta you're a young woman for that. Oh, you gotta wait till the look. All the shit that they teach you in this world is off. All of it is off. That's why the scriptures say you must be born again. All right. So I got this other article pulled up here. It says, where did the word vegan come from? The origins of veganism. It says, vegetarianism has been around for a very long time. Some studies of mummified Egyptians show that they had vegetarian diets. Historians also date the diet of abstaining from meats to ancient Greek philosophers, heathens. That's a heathenistic way of life. All right. To be a fucking vegan. All right. And religious sects of what? Buddhism, Hinduism have encouraged vegetarianism for hundreds of years. So your ass is basically like a damn Buddhist when you don't eat some meat. You know, oh, I don't want to eat that. That's wicked. That's wicked. You didn't turn into a damn Hindu. You didn't turn into all right. Back in 1 Timothy 4:3, right? It says forbidding to marry and commanding to abstain from meats. That's what they teach you in these other religions and these other groups, man. They teach you to not marry. Oh, it's wrong to marry. You gotta, like I remember being a Jehovah's Witness when I was a kid. They like, I was so scared to talk to these women around me, like, oh, you gotta wait till marriage and shit. All these fine looking women that you over there like 14 and shit. They're teaching you, oh no, you gotta wait till marriage, man. Oh, Come to find out, them church girls are the biggest hoes. They're the biggest hoes because they're all suppressed. You know, they making them wait till they're married and all this shit. Marriage is sexual relations with your husband. You know, that's marriage. How the hell I'm gonna be married and I gotta wait and I gotta go before this one of these elders of the Jehovah's Witness so I could get married with this woman? What the fuck is that? Right? So 1 Timothy 4:3, right? Forbidding to marry. That's what these other religions do. They forbid you to marry. Oh no, you can't do that. That's wicked, brother. Jesus is your husband. You know, you better wait on Jesus. Is Jesus gonna get you pregnant and have kids with you? Is Jesus gonna watch over you and tell you what you're supposed to do? No, your husband that the Lord gonna put in your life. The scriptures say he's gonna take away your reproach, right? It says Genesis 3:16. It says your desire should be towards thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Not your desire shall be towards Cesare Borgia, and Cesare Borgia is gonna impregnate you, and you're gonna take care of Cesare Borgia's kids. And you're gonna abstain from eating meat too, and you're gonna be a new age IG hoe. That's what they want to turn you into. One of these new age people who don't believe in God, they don't believe in nothing. All they do is go to work and take pictures and shit and fly around the world and oh my God, I'm a bad bitch. You know, that's what they want to turn your ass into, man. So forbidding to marry and commanding to abstain from meats, which the Most High have created to be received with thanksgiving of them which believe and know the truth. Hey, the meat was created by the Most High to be received with thanksgiving of them which believe and know the truth. So what the fuck? I don't need to justify myself to you just because I'm eating some meat. That's wicked. People look at you wrong because you're in the restaurant eating some meat. They look at you wrong. Oh, why is this guy eating meat? Oh, that's wrong. He hates animals. You know. Oh, he's wicked. We got to call the animal cruelty on him. You know. Shit's crazy, bro. These people have become zombies, man. All right. Even something as simple as eating some meat is looked down upon. All right, but love is love, right? If I be a Mo, everybody's gonna celebrate me, right? It says every creature of the Most High is good and nothing to be refused, but if it be received with thanksgiving, for it is sanctified by the word of the Most High in prayer. Not this fat black nigga KD, the nigga. Oh, he'll read this because it's nothing to be refused, brother. This must be received with thanksgiving. I could eat a pig. That's not what it's talking about, man. All right. The Lord created these animals for you to eat, and you shouldn't refuse them. Okay. What the Lord has sanctified, like we read in Leviticus 11, right? You may eat a cattle, you may eat sheep, you may eat goat, you may eat deer, wild sheep. You can eat a wild goat, an antelope, any animal that have divided hoofs and that chew the cud. But no animals may be eaten unless they have divided hoofs and also chew the cud. You may not eat camels. You may not eat rabbit or rock badger, right? You can't eat the pig, right? But you could eat you a lamb if you want to. You could eat you a goat. You could have you some deer. You want some venison? Okay, you could eat venison, man. People are crazy as hell, man. You're gonna tell me where the fuck I can eat and what I can't eat. You know, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai told us we could eat and what we can't eat. All right. So it says yeah, so basically this veganistic shit comes from Buddhism and Hinduism, man, and ancient Greek philosophy. So the Lord told us that we could eat these different animals, man. All right. You fools. You fools. All right. It says, okay, let's further prove the point, man. Let's further prove the point. Mark chapter 2. The Lord Yahweh committed no sins, right? But he was eating meat, man, all the time. Mark 2:15. So you ain't gonna make me feel bad because I'm eating some meat. All right. You ain't gonna make me feel bad. It said, and it came to pass that as Yahweh sat down at meat in his house, many publicans and sinners also sat together with Yahweh and his disciples, for they were many and they followed him. And when the scribes and Pharisees saw him eat with publicans and sinners, they said unto his disciples, how is it that he eat it with drink it with publicans and sinners? Oh shit, what's wrong with Yahweh? Why is he eating meat with these niggas? You know, here it is. Every nigga is a fucking Hollywood critic. Every one of you niggas is a Hollywood critic. You all know what you're supposed to be doing. None of you niggas know your ass from your elbow, but you're gonna tell us what we're supposed to be doing, right? Okay, and I'm gonna start with Judah too, because the title of the video says, Judah, you let us all down. Judah, you got a lot of nerve, man. Judah, you got a lot of nerve because Judah, you supposed to be the head tribe, and you let us all down. You're the worst out of all of us, and you be the main niggas. We talk about vegans and this and that. You brother, you need to do this and da 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 da. You be the number one niggas criticizing the Northern Kingdom. Oh, why you did, nigga? You the one that let us down, nigga. You the head tribe, ain't you? You the one everybody's supposed to look up to with the big rod and it's 7 feet tall, jumping out the fucking window, right? So all the onus falls on you. We're the ones that you're the ones that we're supposed to praise, right? The onus fall on your ass. So hey, Jeremiah 17 and 1, it says, "Hear the word, Lord." Matter of fact, it says this. Okay, Jeremiah 17 and 1. It says, "The sin of Judah is written with a pen of iron, and with the point of a diamond. It is graven upon the table of their hearts and upon the horn of the altars." Right? So the sin of Judah is written with a pen of iron, man. Okay, so Judah, don't come up here talking shit about, oh, why the Northern Kingdom is not Israelites. You niggas are not black. You should do this. You should do that, right? You niggas got some nerve, bro. I about had it with Judah, man. Judah, talking shit. You ain't an Israelite. I'm more of an Israelite than your black ass. Yeah, it's like you the biggest shame out of all of us, bro. The hell? And they be the main ones running their fucking mouth. The main ones. Hey, shalom, bro. Yeah. Eating meat beneficial. That's right. It's beneficial, man. I mean, it do you good, man. It do you good to have some meat once in a while, man. It says, oh yeah, Colossians. All right, right. Colossians 2 and verse 16. It says, "Let no man therefore judge you in meat. Let no man judge you in meat." Okay, if I want to eat some meat, you ain't supposed to say a fucking word about it. All right, or drink, or in respect of a holy day, or in the new moon, or in the Sabbath days. That's another thing too. I see a lot of these social media people over there, especially these women. They get on there and they don't know a fucking thing. Talk about we're not saved by grace. Oh, you guys, oh, you stop justifying this. You can't miss a Sabbath day. You can't miss anything. Look, bro, we're in captivity, dumbass. I can't call out every day. I can't call out every Sabbath day. And the scriptures say, let no man judge you in meat, drink, respect of a holy day, the new moon, or the Sabbath days. If I couldn't keep the Sabbath day I couldn't keep it, brother. I'm in slavery. What the fuck you want me to do? Okay, what you want me to starve and lose my job and lose my house because I got to keep the Sabbath one day? We're in the grace, brother. Okay, we're in the grace. It says what? Verse 17, which are a shadow of things to come, but the body is of Yahweh Shai. Let no man beguile you of your reward, and the voluntary humility and the worshiping of angels, intruding in those things which you have not seen, vainly puffed up by his fleshly mind. So let no man judge you in meat or drink on respect of a high holy day. That's what it means when the scriptures say, judge not, lest ye be judged. Because when you start judging brothers for a little nitpicky little shit, your fucking ass is probably way worse than that brother is. All right. Just because you kept the high holy day one day and you got all the spread and the table and all this and that, and you got, oh yeah, I keep all the Sabbath days and I keep all the new moons, and okay, cool, but that's not gonna get you saved, bro. Okay, that's a shadow of things to come. All right, that's a shadow of things to come. That's good that you do that. You show your faith, man. But at the end of the day, a lot of these dudes that do this all, they got all the high holy days and they don't do the work at all. They don't know the scriptures, but all they know is, oh yeah, Purim comes in one day. The Feast of Tabernacles is this day. The Day of Atonement is on September, so and so, right? Oh, that's all they know, right? But they gonna turn around and look at you like you're weird. Oh, you didn't keep it. Why didn't you keep the Sabbath this week? Why didn't you, nigga? I'm in slavery, brother. What you want me to do? I'm in slavery. I can't be like you. I can't just fucking call out whenever I want. I can't just do whatever I want to do. Shit, we're in captivity, man. That's why it says, let no man judge you in meat. So if a man want to eat some meat, you can't judge me about that unless I'm going off eating some pig or something. Now you could say or some shrimp. Now you could say whatever you could rebuke it. If I'm getting 350 pounds and being a fat ass, now you could rebuke it. But if I'm doing my thing in moderation, the scriptures say, he sinneth not, man. It says 1 Corinthians chapter 8 and verse 7. Howbeit there is not in every man the knowledge. For some with conscience of the idol unto this hour eateth it as a thing offered unto an idol, and their conscience being weak is defiled. Right? Like when you go to Thanksgiving dinner, right? And you eating the meat and stuff like that, right? You could eat the food because it's just food, But a certain individual might get all offended. Oh, why you eating that? Oh, Thanksgiving, what you want me to starve, bro? I'm eating some food, leftovers or whatever, people, bring you. It's cool, man, right? It says, but meat commendeth us not to the Most High, for neither if we eat or if are we the better, neither if we eat not are we the worse. Take heed lest any means of this liberty of yours become a stumbling block unto them that are weak, right? For if any man see thee, which has knowledge, sit at meat in the idol's temple, and shall not the conscience of him which is weak be emboldened to eat those things which are offered to idols, right? And through my knowledge shall the weak brother perish, for whom Yahushua died. But when ye sin so against the brethren and wound their weak conscience, ye sin against Yahushua. Wherefore, if meat make my brother to offend, I will eat no flesh while the world standeth, lest I make my brother to offend. Right? In these scenarios, right, when there's a, when you maybe you have a brother around, that ain't that strong in the faith or whatever, sometimes it may be expedient not to eat meat in front of him. That's all that was, because he might start getting emotional. Oh, why is this brother, why is this brother eating meat, bro? It's just food, man. It's just mac and cheese, man. It's just a chicken wing. All right. All this food is defiled. Okay. Thanksgiving. Oh, we can't eat nothing that day. Well, you're gonna starve that day. You're gonna fast or something. It's up to you. Like, these are certain things that, if a man allows it, in his conscience, it is what it is. We can't, judge him for that. We can't judge him for, he ate some turkey wing on Thanksgiving dinner. Shit, it is what it is, bro. His family, his family celebrated it, and it is what it is. I'm not celebrating. I'm just eating. Like when on Monday it's gonna be December 25th. My family don't celebrate it, but shit. Certain people's families might celebrate that shit, and they might eat some. They might eat some cobbler or something. It is what it is. So, Sirach chapter 30 and verse 18. It says, delicates poured upon a mouth shut up are as messes of meat set upon a grave. What good doeth the offering unto an idol? For neither can it eat nor smell. So is he that is persecuted of the Lord. He seeth with his eyes and groaneth as a eunuch that embraceth a virgin and sigheth. Give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself in thy own counsel. Right? Stop beating yourself up because of some food, man. Oh, I'm wicked because I couldn't keep the Sabbath day. I'm wicked because I couldn't I'm wicked because I couldn't keep the new moon, and I couldn't look, bro, we're in captivity, man. You're under grace. Your iniquities lift themselves up, right? Sirach, 16:76, right? And so it says, verse 22. The gladness of the heart is the life of man, and the joyfulness of man prolong his life. Love thy own soul and comfort thy heart. Remove sorrow from thee, for sorrow killed many, and there is no profit therein. Stop beating yourself up about this shit. All right. Envy and wrath shorten the life, and carefulness bring age before the time. A cheerful and good heart, a cheerful and good heart will have care of his meat and diet. A cheerful and good heart will have care of his meat and diet. So it says, look, if you have a good cheerful heart, you're gonna care of your diet and your meat, man. It didn't say if you have a cheerful and good heart, you're gonna abstain from meat and not eat it at all and just be a vegan. Because being a vegan is basically like being a Hindu. Okay? Being a vegan, abstaining totally from eating meat, is like basically being a Buddhist. Because that's where it comes from. In ancient Israel, we didn't keep these type of customs, man. We didn't keep these type of customs. Sirach 31 and verse 12. If thou sit at a bountiful table, be not greedy upon it, and say not, there is much meat on it. Remember that a wicked eye is an evil thing, and what is created more wicked than an eye. Therefore it weepeth on every occasion. Stretch not thy hand whithersoever it looketh, and thrust it not into the dish. Judge of thy neighbor by thyself, and be discreet in every point. Verse 16. Eat as it becometh a man those things which are set before thee, and devour not lest thou be hated. Right? Jake eat too fucking much sometimes. It becomes offensive. Right? With no manners. Right? Leave off first for manners' sake, and be not unsatiable lest thou offend. Right? Hey, when you take a chick on a date, right? Usually she won't try to eat. She try to eat like, moderately, so she doesn't offend you, blah blah. Or like, yeah, this bitch eat too much. Wow, like, because it's like it's like a social thing where, if a woman is like, you got to eat in a certain form because it shows like etiquette, basically. So this is where it comes from. The etiquette comes from the scriptures. Be not unsatiable lest thou offend. Being all greedy, ordering the whole fucking menu. Oh yeah, I want this, I want that. I want turkey leg, I want the crab legs, I want You go to Red Lobster, you order the whole fucking menu. You know, it says, when thou sittest among many, reach not thy hand first of all. A very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured. All right. Hey, this is why I tell brothers, hey, learn to eat less, man. All right. It does you well. All right. That's why you need to learn how to fast too, because it says a very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured. Right. A very little, you know, you might eat one meal a day. Shit. At most, probably two. You know, I'm talking about real meals. And then you fast most of the day. You probably drinking water, eating fruits and shit. You know, you're doing that type of stuff. You making smoothies and stuff, right? So that's very little, right? But in this world, you're taught to eat, overindulge and shit. And what it does is makes you obviously bloated, fat. You know, your system's not clean. Okay, that's why you get disease all the time, because what you put in your body is too much. Your body has too much mucus in it. All you eating all this dairy, all this processed stuff, this starch, and that eventually turns into the sugar turns into like fat and all that, and your body just stores it all up, and then you walking around looking like blubber, you know, walk around looking like a walrus. All right, it says in Sirach 31 and verse 19, a very little is sufficient for a man that is well nurtured, and he fetcheth not his wind short upon his bed. Sound sleep cometh of moderate eating. Sound sleep cometh of moderate eating, man. Hey, when you eat some shit, you can't sleep right, bro. Like the other day, I had some Taco Bell, man. I couldn't even sleep right, man. I was like, what the fuck? But I had to eat the Taco Bell because I'm like, damn, my girl wasn't cooking, whatever. I'm like, oh shit, whatever. I had to do it because it was too late. So hey, I went off, bro. I ate some Taco Bell, man. It wasn't that bad. But when you eat like, real food, man, you get sound sleep, man, right? So sound sleep come of moderate eating. Right, you eat your greens, you eat you drink some water, you get yourself, you get the blood pumping, with the exercise. Scriptures do say exercise profit a little, bodily exercise profit a little, but godliness profitable unto all things, But as long as you in this body, you got to take care of it, But it says he rises early, and his wits are with him, but the pain of watching and choler and pains of the belly are with an unsatiable man. The pains of the belly, choler, sickness, disease, pangs of the belly are with an unsatiable man. I'm gonna tell you a story. My father had gotten colon cancer, man, some years back and shit. But he's better now. The Lord didn't heal him or whatever. But it was because he was unsatiable, man. He was always eating too much. He wasn't never big or nothing like that. He was always a good weight and stuff like that. But it eventually turned into pain, watching choler, pains of the belly, because he was being unsatiable. Yeah, no respect to person, my dad, but he was being unsatiable, man. Eating too much. I remember he was always eating. He would always eat too much, man. He would love to fucking eat. He'll always get like 2 plates every time. And that's why I picked up that bad habit, man. Growing up, man. Eating too fucking much. But so eventually it turned into a disease. Your autumn years of eating pork, shrimp, lobster, crab legs, and all that shit, it comes back to you. Okay, a clean diet. Back in the ancient world, we didn't have no cancer because we didn't eat this shit. There was no such thing as cancer, AIDS. There wasn't no such thing as no diabetes. Is it? Look in the scriptures. Where does it say diabetes was there? Where does it say STDs was there? There wasn't no such thing as a STD. All right, Sirach 31 and 22. It says, "My son, hear me and despise me not." Matter of fact. 20 again. Sound sleep cometh of moderate eating. He rise early, and his wits are with him. Ooh, when you eat right, your wits are with you. You can rise early, you get up, right? You got energy. You had a proper diet. The pain of watching, choler, pangs of the belly are with an unsatiable man. And if thou hast been forced to eat, arise, go forth, vomit, and thou shalt have rest. My son, hear me and despise me not. And at the last thou shalt find, as I told thee, and all thy works be quick, and so shall there be no sickness come upon thee. That's at verse 23. Whoso is liberal of his meat men shall speak well of him, and the report of his good housekeeping will be believed. But against him that is a niggard of his meat, the whole the whole city shall murmur, and the testimonies of his niggardness shall not be doubted of. Show not that violence in wine, for wine had destroyed many. Yeah, a lot of you get that liquid courage up in you. You show that violence in wine, right? For wine have destroyed many. Okay, the script say wine maketh the mockery, right? The furnace proveth the edge by dipping, so doth wine the hearts of the proud by drunkenness. Because when you drunk, you can't control your fucking self. You say what comes to your mind. You start fights with brothers. You start to just get all the liquid courage. You get this. You start to your chest start to inflate, and then you know you start to feel yourself, right? So show not that valiantness in wine, for wine has destroyed many. The furnace proveth the edge by dipping, so doth wine the hearts of the proud by drunkenness. You could drink, you could eat some meat, you could do that, but as long as it's in moderation, man. Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. When pride cometh, then comes shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness deliver from death. Right. So when pride cometh, then cometh shame. After when you get all puffed up and proud, and I'm that nigga with the wine, then comes shame. Afterwards, niggas is recording you. Oh, they talking about it in the days and weeks to come. Oh, did you see so and so? He was acting a fool. He was bobbing in on himself. So it says wine is good to a man. Sirach 31:27. Wine is as good as life to a man if it be drunken moderately. What life is it to a man that is without wine? For it was made to make men glad. Yeah, man. What life is it if you ain't gonna have a couple of drinks, man, once in a blue moon? Because it was made to make men glad, right? Made to make you happy. All right. Wine measurably drunken and in season bringeth gladness of the heart and cheerfulness of the mind. But wine drunken with excess make it bitterness of the mind with brawling and quarreling, right? Put demons on you. That's why it's called wine and spirits. When you go to the store, it's called wine and spirits because it puts spirits on you. You become a brawler, a quarreler. You start to drive drunk. Now you got a DUI. It says drunkenness increaseth the rage of a fool till he offend. It diminisheth his strength and maketh wounds. It says, rebuke not thy neighbor at the wine, and despise him not in his mirth. Give him no despiteful words, and press not upon him with urging him to drink. Right. Brother, don't drink. Don't make him, nah, I'm not good with that. Oh, yeah, brother, here you go. Take the shot. Take the shot, brother. Hey, here you go, man. Man, you a bitch. You can't hold your liquor, man. Yeah, I told you I can't. Whoever's around, the man told you he couldn't hold his liquor, bro. And you over there forcing his ass to keep drinking. Yeah, drink, brother, drink. Hey, bro, everybody's not built like that. I could drink like a motherfucker, but I don't do it no more. But the wine don't get to me like that. But other brother, it might kill his self awareness, man. It might make him all discombobulated. Now he's crying over there. Oh, my daddy didn't love me. My daddy didn't love me. Now he's talking about shit that he's not supposed to talk about, man. He's telling all the secrets and shit, because his mind's not there. You always gotta have your wits about you. All right. Especially when you're around brothers and shit like that, man. So it says, real quick, Hebrews 11 and Hebrews 5 verse 12. It says, but for when the time you ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of the Most High, and are become as such as have need of milk and not of strong meat. Right. This is describing the weightier matters of the law, the truth. Right. The deeper understanding. Right. Milk is the basics, if you will. I don't like using that word basic, but milk is the beginning stages of the knowledge. Right. Or you're an Israelite, what tribe you come from, blah, blah, women being order, this and that. Right. That's milk. Right. But strong meat becometh them what? For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. But strong meat belongeth to them that are of a full age, even to those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. That would be you men that's more seasoned in this thing, right? Strong meat belonging unto you that are more of a what? Full age. You're able to discern between both good and evil. The people of this world don't are not able to do that, and most of these Israelites are not able to do that, to discern between good and evil. All they see is just a blank canvas, a blank ass canvas, man. They don't know right from wrong, because strong meat belongeth to them that are of a full age. 1 Corinthians 3:1. I, brethren, could not speak unto you as spiritual. I could not speak unto you as spiritual, but as unto carnal, even as unto babes in Yahushua. I have fed you with milk and not with meat, for hitherto ye are not able to bear it, neither yet are ye able, for ye are yet carnal. For whereas there is among you envy and strife and divisions, are ye not carnal and walk as men? For while one saith, I am of Paul, and another am of Apollos, are ye not carnal? Who then is Paul and who is Apollos, but ministers by whom ye believed, even as the Lord gave to every man? I have planted, Apollos watered, but the Most High gave the increase. Right. So, here it is. We speak unto you, those of you that are of full age. We speak to you not as babes anymore, right? But we speak to you as with meat, right? No longer the milk, but with meat, right? The meat that perisheth not. The scriptures say, labor for the meat that perisheth not. John 6:27, right? Because ultimately the Lord said, if a man eat of this bread and drink of this water that I shall give him, he shall never thirst again, right? So John 6:27 says, labor not for the meat which perisheth, but for the meat which endureth unto everlasting life, which the Son of Man shall give unto you. For him hath the Lord sealed. See, so we're laboring for that meat which perisheth not, which is this meat spoken of here, 1 Corinthians 3, right? Strong meat that becometh them that are full age. That's what you're laboring for, right? It says Romans chapter 14 and verse 20. Oh no, 17, my bad. 17. Romans 14:17. It says, for the kingdom of the Most High is not in meat and drink, but in righteousness and peace and joy in the Holy Spirit. For he that in these things serveth Yahushua is acceptable to the Most High and approved of men. Let us therefore follow after the things which make for peace, and the things whither one may edify another. See, the kingdom of the Most High is not in meat and drink, right? But in righteousness, okay? Peace, joy, and in the Holy Spirit. For in these things serveth Yahushua, which is acceptable to the Most High and approved of men. Let us therefore follow after these things which make for peace, and things whither one may edify another. For meat destroyeth not the work of the Most High. All things indeed are pure, but it is evil for that man who eateth with offense. It is good neither to eat flesh, nor to drink wine, nor anything whereby thy brother stumbleth, or is offended, or made weak. Hast thou faith, have it to thyself before the Most High. Happy is he that condemneth not himself in the thing which he alloweth. And he that doubteth is damned if he eat, because he eateth not of faith, and whatsoever is not of faith is sin. So when the Passover comes around, or these high holy days comes around, we eat meat. We eat meat. We ain't, oh brother, you can't eat meat, brother. Oh, this veganism shit is weak as hell. Honestly, it's weak. I couldn't be no damn vegan. I couldn't do it. I couldn't be no vegan. Shit. That's a miserable ass life. I need to eat me some meat. I need to eat me some chicken. I need to have me some meat, man. This damn veganist shit this veganist shit is weak, bro. And it's a Hindu custom. The scriptures say, learn not the way of the heathen. Jeremiah 10 and verse 1. It says, hear the word of the Lord spoke unto you, house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them, right? For the customs of the people are vain. That's a vain custom, to be a damn vegan. And then the thing is that the thing is, if these vegans was respectful, and they didn't mess with nobody, and they didn't fucking harass everybody, with their damn customs, maybe we could tolerate their asses. But here it is, they always talking shit, they're making you feel bad. oh yeah, yeah, you're a evil person because you're eating meat or because you're wearing a fucking mink coat or something, you know. I got a snake skin jacket, I got all kind of shit, man. That makes me evil. I got a fur little hat, man, you know. That makes me evil. The animals were put here for your purpose, man. Just like a woman was put here for your purpose. Oh, that's evil because you want to have sex with her. I want to have sex with her. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, brother. What's the fucking problem, man? Oh, men are just pigs, and men are just, they're just well, a woman wants money and resources from you, doesn't she? She wants you to protect her. She wants you to be this top nigga. Well, I want me some kitten, man. How about that? I want me about 40 babies. Can you do that? What's wrong with that? They want to shame your ass for being a man, eating meat, getting women. But the Lord said the kingdom of heaven is not in meat and drink. Right? But in what? Righteousness, peace, and joy in the Holy Spirit. These fucking vegans are not righteous, or they don't have the joy of the Holy Spirit, but they're going to judge you for eating some meat. That's why Colossians 2 again and 16, let no man therefore judge you in meat. All right? You shouldn't say a fucking word if you see me eating a lamb dinner. You see me eating a lamb dinner, it's not your business. I want to eat a lamb dinner. Mind your business. Go and hug a tree, man. If you want to hug a tree, go hug a tree, man. But I will eat my meat in peace. All right? Or drink, or in respect of a high holy day, or the new moon, or the Sabbath days. You ain't supposed to say a fucking word about me eating my meat. Oh, you couldn't keep the Sabbath that day. Hey, it is what it is, brother. I'm in captivity. You're not supposed to judge a man for that. It is what it is, brother. Oh, today was the day. Oh, he's wicked because he couldn't keep the Sabbath day. Man, the man had to work. He got a fucking family, don't he? He's in captivity. What you want him to do? You know? Oh, same thing with the meat or drink. Oh, he like to drink too much, bro. This brother, oh, why he always drinking? Man, maybe because I'm fucking sorrowful and because I'm pissed off. The scriptures say what? Give strong drink to them that are ready to perish, right? We ready to fucking perish in this fucking place. And you over here judging us because of the, maybe your life is your life is great. You know, you Edomites, your life is great. But Jake is over here stressed out. Man, get this dude off my page, bro. Just get this fool off my page, man. Get this weirdo off my page. You weirdos are not welcome on my page, man. You fucking bug outs. You niggas like Ash, Amaf, the fisher turn hunter. The Lord about to hunt your ass pretty soon. You ain't welcome on my page, you bug out niggas. Just keep your 2 cents to yourself, man. Because nobody gives a shit. All right, Genesis 9 and verse 1. Okay, look at the Most High. This is the Most High speaking. All right, the Most High speaking, not you damn people. You people don't matter. What you say don't matter. All right, Genesis 9 and 1. It says, the Most High blessed Noah and his sons and said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. But here it is. These other religions is telling us to forbid marriage, right? 1 Timothy 4 and 2, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience sealed with a hot iron, forbidden to marry and commanded to abstain from meats. Oh, don't eat meat, brother. That's wicked. Don't get married. That's wicked. If you have sex with a woman outside of wedlock, that's wicked. The hell it is. The hell is not. You know? Genesis 1, 9 and 1. And the Most High blessed Noah and his sons and said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, man. Go up there and have you babies, man. Get you women and have babies, man. And replenish the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl of the air, and upon all that moveth upon the earth, and upon all the fishes of the sea. And into your hand are they delivered. So the Lord put these animals into your hand. The Lord said, Adam is the Lord of all the creatures. The man, right? Man is the Lord of the creatures. So if you decide to eat a chicken, that's not a sin, brother. The Lord made you a master of these creatures. You're the top animal on the earth that you're supposed to eat. The chain of command is the man is on top of all the other animals on the earth, including the woman. 1 Corinthians 11 and 1. They say the woman is not of the man, but the man is not of the woman, but the woman is of the man. Everything out of order, man. Now they want to put these animals got more value than the Israelite man in this place. They get more protections and more. Look, bro, I look at these animals, bro, like these dogs and shit. Like they live better than Jake do. They live in the penthouse. They got all kind of the poodles, you know. They're all taken care of. Jake is over there homeless. You know, you see more homeless Jake than you see homeless dogs. You understand? There's more homeless Jake out there than his homeless dogs, stray dogs. Dogs get taken care of, man. But Israelite, this society is not built for you. Genesis 9:3. Every morning, so like every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. What did the Lord say? Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. You can eat it. You can go ahead and eat it if it's lawful. Okay, Leviticus the 11th chapter and Deuteronomy 14. All right, starting at the 3rd verse. Okay, so it says okay, yeah. Every moving thing, Genesis 9:3, every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. Even as the green herb, I have given you all things. So the Lord gave us this, and your motherfucking monkey heathen ass is gonna take it from us. The hell over our dead bodies. It says, but flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall you not eat. You motherfuckers eat meat all day. You eat blood all day. Okay? You heathens. You eat blood, especially Esau. Esau loves some blood. Esau loved him some undercooked food, some undercooked meat. He loved him drinking him some adrenochrome, right? But nobody's supposed to say anything about that. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood inside of it, right? You got to drain the blood. When you have an animal and you cook it, you drain all the blood beforehand, so you don't taste of the blood, because it says, which is the life, which the blood is the life thereof, shall you not eat. And surely your blood of your lives will I require, at the hand of every beast will I require it, and at the hand of man, and at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, verse 6, and by man shall his blood be shed, for in the image of the Most High made he man. And you be fruitful and multiply, bring forth abundantly in the earth and multiply therein. So eat, marry, have children, you know what I'm saying? And do your thing, man, because this is what I put you here to do. Okay? And behold, he said, the Most High spake unto Noah and his son, saying, behold, I establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you, and with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl, of the cattle, of the beasts of the earth, with you, from all that go out the ark, to every beast of the earth. And I will establish my covenant with you, neither shall all flesh be cut off anymore by the waters of a flood, neither shall be any more a flood to destroy the earth. And the Most High said, this is the token of the covenant which I made between me and you, and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. Do I set my bow in the cloud? That it shall be a token for a covenant between me and you. All right. So you Moses, you took this covenant, right? The flag, the new flag that y'all fly, right? It comes from this covenant that the Lord made with us, right? He wouldn't drown the earth with water no more. See, that's why the scripture say the turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay, right? Here it is. Your motherfucking ass is telling us we can't eat meat. That's upside down. All right, a lot of you are pushing this vibration. You heathens are pushing this vibration. All these jakes that turn into vegans are because they follow these damn heathens. You know, being dumbasses, man. Being dumbasses. All right, but yeah, that's basically the point, man. That's basically the point on this one, man. I'll probably leave it here. And I say, call Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakodash, double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone, peace and mercy to your elect. Don't feel bad about eating some meat, man. You know, it's all good. It's all good, bro. You know, as long as you take care of yourself, you don't exceed your limits, man. You know, when it comes to this meat, because it says much suffering doth bring choler, man. So, you know, it's all good, brother. It's all good. Don't let these heathens all, you know, mess with you. To turn you into some weird Hindu individual, man. You know, our traditions is to eat meat, man, and to have sex with women, and to be fruitful and multiply, man. All right, so with that, they call I am like how Bashim Yal Shai, Bashim Kakodash, to the apostles, great meals to Shalom, Yasharala, Shalom.